Hello and welcome to March 4th. Alphas have a new leader, XLC, as a put. Yes. So we have a little tug of war going here between CPRI and the call and XLC as a put. Yesterday, CPRI was leading at 7%. Now they're back almost barely at break even. And XLC is in the 7% as a put. And we have a wayward candle. This candle can be a reverse in direction, or it can be a continuation of the drop. We can see below that MacD is still declining. The stochastics is still declining. On RSI still declining. So this still is in some favorite territory. There's our target of 3 to 1. We got to get to this target so we can start establishing a stop to take profit. And let's go ahead and draw out a nice little trend line right here. And there we go. Okay, that's our target, and we just barely close at the 1 ratio. We're still just even shy of the first ratio. But now let me while we're on XLC, I'd like to go ahead and let's call up the evaluators and see if their opinion has changed in the last 24 hours. And to do that, we'll come here, and there we are. Oh, before we can go there, I want to come over to this, show you the horse race. Look, this is Monday, CPRI. This is XLC on Tuesday. This is CPRI yesterday at 7. And now we have XLC at 7 today. So that is the craziness of what's going on here. Going over now to the evaluators at Traders Pro, they say that it's still in a down condition for the next 3 months. That's what this short term means. And a long term, 3 months and 3 months plus on the up. And you can see that they're in a hold range for here. So neutral territory. +1, -1, +1, 0. But over here at TradeView, at net trend analysis, it's today they're showing off sell-off, and we have neutral, and a buy. So we have a conflict of interest between the oscillators down below and the technicals on the moving average side, and the Ichimoku cloud, neutral. But down here, we have now these other indicators, the Hall moving average and the volume weight moving average, both in sell territory. All right. But now let's say we want to see what's going to be a month from now. And now we have a buy, but we still have a negative in the oscillator zone. Stochastics is still saying, and this is our main one. This is stochastic theory, and we're in a sell. So what's going to happen? Don't know. Over at my Traders Pro at my portal, it's not even appearing on my list. Nothing here. And going over to the volatility gauge, XLC also is not appearing here. Now, word of caution, you cannot get access to the Online Trading Academy Mastermind group unless you are a member. But I'm only showing you that of the tools I'm using in trying to see about the trade. So there's Traders Pro, and that's a bit for there. So there we are with the XLC. The stop is right here. We're risking 1 ratio to get 3. This is a 3 to 1. We've seen it happen. The new Elvis shift is that now this trade started on 219. So this is still under the old stochastic theory entry. The new stochastic theory entry is here with KR and T. I'm going to go to them. Let's knock off CPRI and let's talk about these 2 entries who are now having the applied of the new Elvis shift for this month. Going over to CPRI, and at CPRI, we're looking for a call. Now it's kind of a nice retracement right into our 1 ratio and bounce right back out. So we'll see what's going to be happening here with CPRI. Remember, this has been a horse race between these two, XLC and CPRI. CPRI, XLC, CPRI, today's XLC. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow will be Capri. Who's to say? All right, now let's go on to the Elvis shift with KR. And KR joined us today. They're running at 1 minus 1%. And here is the setup. Okay. Now, notice the entry is March 3rd. That's the setup yesterday. Today, I'm now going to change this and put in the official entry date, which is today. Okay. Also, too, KR was bought in at 580. So I'll come down here to my AOC, which is the actual option cost, and put in the 580. And now I also got to check 31.90. Now that we have the market is closed, I have already moved the stop from the initial to here. And I'm also out of the penalty box. I got my 3 points of my pattern day traders. And there it is, 31.90. I confirmed it on the order ticket. So now we're all good here. Now, what triggered this? Well, also too, this moving average has to be eliminated. So let's go ahead and, as I said, each chart is going to have to be updated to the new conditions. So we go here and add moving average right there, exponential, and then come over here to the gear, change this to 10, and that's our new Elvis condition. And the price closed above the 10 yesterday. We put in our order, and we got filled here on the gap. We're anticipating 553, and we got filled at 580. It happens. I also went the allocation, went a little bit long, and went to 10, went to 11. Actually, it was 10.9. Under the rules of engagement, 10% allocation is still qualified. We want to do that? Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put in the official number here. So we got 0.9, and that's the qualifier right there. Anything in 10%. On the allocation, not the AB spread. Do know the difference. The AB spread is your ask bid price, not the allocation. Allocation is your capital commitment. And I use 10% of capital, which is right now we're at 4,973. So 10% would mean I can allocate $497 to a trade, one contract that'll buy 100. My max entry would be 497. And we do have some buying power today. I ran the scanner already for both sides, and the only two that came up was KR and T, which we already hear. So that's done. There'll be that's a little time saving. We don't have to go in and do a setup today. All we gotta do is follow what trades we have in play already. Okay, it's a 1 day. This has a 1 day ATR, $1.07. So we're anticipation that's what this number here, this 5 means, that I'm anticipating to reach this third ratio in a perfect world in 5 days. So that's what's going to be looking forward to that point. Get to that third ratio so we can start using our lower low exit and anticipation ROI 100. Now going over to T is pretty much in the same situation. So this will be a repeat of the lesson again. There's the close above the 10 EMA. Oopsie, didn't mean that. Oh, I do. No, I don't. I already updated it. Okay, so there's our indicators showing the evaluators, which you saw earlier, saying up, and the first implied volatility, and was missing 5 days to get to here. And that is really the conclusion of today's report for Losers Become Winners XLC at 7% for the alphas. And with that, I thank you and bye-bye.